your Google keyword research on this, it's not going to show any trending. It's not going to show good on Wonder Wheel, none of that stuff. Because this is under the radar. This is stuff that is under the radar of Google. It used to be that when you did your keyword research that if it was less than 12 searches a month, Google would put a 0 or not count it. Well, they've increased that to 20 now. So if there's less than 20 searches for a particular term, they're going to say there's none. The problem with short sales is you don't have 50,000 people in your neighborhood looking for that search term. The number, and how you need to do that is they have to be very geo-specific terms. So ours is Wellington short sale agent, because the banks are telling the clients, and we know this because they tell us this, to look for their town in short sale agents or short sale expert or short sale specialist. The banks are telling them to go get an agent who knows how to do short sales. And so what is that person going to do? Just think logically. They're going to put in their town, and they're going to put in short sale agent. We are #1 for Wellington short sale agent, and we get, and our company, International Properties Investments, is top 1% in the whole United States of all those searchable words for Google Places. So that's another place where you need to be doing this, is on your Google Places page, even though this is active rank specific, I know, but I wanted to say your Google Places page is a great place to get short sale listings from. You need to have your call to action in the post that you write with your phone number. A lot of these sellers, as they're reading the short sale information, they're going to pick up the phone and call you. They're probably not going to email. They're probably not going to text you. And in most areas, it's probably not a 20-year-old or 30-year-old going through the short sale. You're probably looking more at 40, 50, 60-year-olds going through this, depending on where you live. And I'm going to say up here in Jersey and everything is going to be that way, because your people are also doing short sales in Florida, and we have a lot of that age group. So they're going to look for that. What kind of topics would they want to know about if they're investigating you online before they call you on your blog? So this is the third part of your listing presentation. You need to show that you're the expert in short sales. So what are the kinds of things they want to know about? Any kind of problems that you're having. When people say, oh, you don't want to talk about the negative stuff. Yes, you do. Because if you sugarcoat it, and they list with you, and things don't go well, you just kind of shot yourself in the foot. If you tell them, this is tough work, this is hard, Chase never answers their phone, Chase says they lose the short sale package 50 times in 30 days, right? So when you tell your nightmare stories, don't just tell the nightmare story, but you tell what you did to resolve the situation. Now you look like, wow, they're going, wow, they went through all of that, and they still solved the problem. You see that? So when you want to write about short sales, you should be writing about, not about how great you are at closing them and stuff, but you should be posting your testimonials. Like when we have a short sale closing, and the person says we can do their testimonial, we actually write a post about what happened, and then the testimonial from the client. Because that's what they're going to look at. They're looking for those testimonials. And then you want to write about your experiences with the different banks. You want to write about and you also want to write what a short sale is, who can get one, how do you work with people. We love to write we have a lot of strategic short sales in Florida, lots of them. I can't tell you how many people bought 7, 8, 9, 10 homes, okay, and now they all have to be short sold. And when you're writing about that, we don't want to leave those people out, so we need to let them know that they can still call us. There are a lot of people who say they don't have a hardship, and they do. We find out that they do all the time. So we want to tell those stories. Foreclosure options. That's a huge keyword to use when you're writing about short sales. It's one of the most searched ones. People are looking for foreclosure options, and you want to tell them that they have options to foreclosure. And then now you have to put your FTC disclosures on every single post. If you go to our last short sale one, you'll be able to see it. There's a little blue, it's in blue writing, and you've got, your state board might have a specific one that they want their realtors to use. So you want to check with them, but you have to, now, it's a federal law that you have to have it on every single post. So every single email you send out, Okay. On your website, everywhere. So these are the type of things you, we'll talk about for short sales. So now this is what happens when you pull up Wellington, Florida short sale agents. Our company is the #1 company that comes up, and because we're on Google Places, that it's pulling up. Google is saying that they're going to pull up our Google Places page above everybody else, above every website.